I see it.
Textile fabrication, that's Anger's department.
Everybody now will know
IT,
who
that's Anger's
does what.
department.
Everybody will now know in the guild who does what. Okay, so that way, and there are actual rules to these pins. There are actual rules to these pins. I have no problem reordering Villains Guild pins at all. None at all. I will reorder them. It's not gonna. It cost me $19 to get the ones that I did. Right. And there are actual rules to membership. Like, for example, there will always be 6 original members. Always. It does not matter. So if I die, my pin goes to, I think right now, if I was going to have to say who it would go to, I would want it to go to my brother. But my brother, being who he is probably not going to want to sit in that spot. So it would absolutely go to Victoria. But the 6, there should always be 6 original members. Not for no other reason other than the fact to remind people what it is, what the fuck it is that we're supposed to be doing, right? The red circle, if an officer cannot fulfill their duties as an officer of the Villains Guild, surrender your pin to the next person up. And any member, and what I'm going to do is I don't want to just, hey, here's a pin, just mail the shit to you and you open it up and it's just a pin. You're like, what the fuck? You know, I've seen The Usual Suspects. I know how that works.
What's in the box?
I'm actually going to type out 3 different letters. One will be the Obsidian 6, one will be for the Red Circle, and the other one will be for the Crimson Guard. The Crimson Guard will get theirs. It's just going to say a general, welcome to the guild. These are the responsibilities you have as a guild member, blah, 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 blah. And I'm actually going to put it on really nice paper. For the Red Circle, it will have a charge. This is what you will say. These are your duties as blah, 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 blah. For the Obsidian 6, it will say something else. And am I considered... Randall said the question, am I considered a low-level member of the Villains Guild? Randall, I would say, after as many years as you've been on this, as many years as you've been here, I would say you are, what the fuck? Who is Mike Jackson? You do not need a gun to fatally hurt someone. If they get into your personal space, you use your force to break their nose. Don't punch people in the face.
The what?
More likely to break your knuckles and flick arm. A person with a Yo, where the fuck did that come from?
It's huge.
That's
What the?
Some random shit.
Reporting live from
weirdest troll ever.
Reporting live from left field, ever. Mike Jackson in the field. What
Hold
what
up.
do you have to say?
Where was that? Is it on YouTube or something?
That's on Facebook.
They're responding to Randall's comment about, if things go badly on Tuesday. And Randall said, we're under the gun. The really? Metaphorical sense.
Oh.
Because you reply. I was like, why does it say it replied to you then?
Man, Mike Jackson, you almost got kicked the fuck up out of here, dog.
Goddamn.
We thought that was the... Listen, you want to talk about something?
Oh, now it makes sense.
Shit out of me.
Oh, I was like, God damn.
God damn.
I was like, I don't know what happened, but that shit escalated quick.
My bad, Mike, but you almost...
Like, for real?
Oh, we was about to call a Code Red.
Like,
all right, man.
That was random.
Right?
But now that you read it in the context of Randall's comment, it makes total
sense. Now I would understand. I'm like, but first I was like, wait, what the fuck?
That's scary. That shit. That was almost a abandoned.
Like, goddamn.
Like, the fuck? We haven't even started
Where did that come from?
Yeah, it came out of left field. Actually, you don't.
That shit was a fucking RKO.
Mike.
So,
no, hey, listen, Mike.
Welcome, Mike.
Welcome, Mike. We appreciate
greetings, Mike.
Jolly as we usually do.
No, we didn't know.
Like, kind of threw us off there for a second.
The show.
Listen, we was gonna yell out security in this motherfucker.
Like, goddamn. security, security, security. So, so we live we live on TikTok until we get kicked off.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna.
That shouldn't take long.
No, Randall make the oldest member of the Villains Guild. You would. I mean, I don't think Doc Hazard is in his 70s.
No.
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 I believe he's late 50s.
And besides, Randall, would you want to hang out with a bunch of miscreants like us? I mean,
He
come on.
does.
He does every week.
With a bunch of ne'er do wells.
Frequently.
Ne'er-do-wells.
Multiple times a week.
I just want y'all to know I did reach out to Road Rebel.
And we love him for it.
I did send Road Rebel the information, and we don't see him. So we are gonna go on because that's what we do. Like, I'm just saying. That just Mike threw me the fuck off. I was like, what the fuck? Wait a minute.
Wait, what?
Hold on, bro. Wait a minute, bro. Bro, I don't know if I can
We
handle
have
it.
to be
bro.
on defense so frequently nowadays.
You ain't lying, man. God
Like-
damn.
For real.
I saw it in your comment section, Thomas, just the other day. Somebody, you were like, wait, who?
No, what? No, what it was?
And you were like, wait, who? And they were like, the commenter. And you were like, oh.
Yeah.
No, but earlier today though. Whoo!
That was the most random. And then my shit gets shut down. My shit gets shut down for harassment and bullying.
Oh, you did get banned.
Literally comes into my goddamn live stream while I'm watching Crown Jewel. Hit me with, what was it, 50-11 N-words?
In a
And then
row.
By the time he was gone, 3 minutes later, your live has been suspended for harassment and bullying. I'm the one that got called the N-word.
And here's the thing, though. Here's the thing. And
there was 4 of us.
And here's the thing. And all caps, N-word, hard R.
Hard R.
As many times as he could. That
Listen, I
as
felt like I was in a 1950s musical.
Yeah. It's like as
Negroes. It's like
as many times as he could put in that in the comment in the chat, and then again.
A character count.
Yeah, he maxed that character count out.
All of that. All of it.
Man, I really don't want to have to reactivate my TikTok account, but God,
I'm just saying. All right, let's go ahead.
So,
and get this started.
We on till we get kicked off.
All right, kids, ladies and gentlemen, we are 2 days out from an election. So if you did not want to come and hear about our election thoughts, my suggestion, find one of them live streams where those people that don't wash and don't shave and think they are a patriot because they have a shotgun they can't shoot and an American flag that they've never washed. It's just covered in bird shit. My suggestion is you might want to check over there because we talking about the election tonight, and I don't know what else you need to talk about. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, welcome to the Villains View on GCPR and streaming on Ghost Claw Entertainment. We are also streaming on TikTok. Are we on YouTube?
We're on YouTube.
yes.
We are on YouTube as well. So if you want to hear us, but you can't see us, you have 3 or 4 different places to go. My name is Thomas Bishop. I'm known as the villain. I already voted, so I'm not even tripping. I want y'all to understand that. I voted already, and I knew why I was voting and who I was voting for. So, damn it. And I need to do something about my volume control. I'm joined by my regular co-host. I won't call him co-host. We're all co-hosts. We co-host the show. The show's important. The 4 schmucks in it don't really matter. But we're gonna go around the Hollywood squares to the bottom right, my bottom right, your top left, or whatever. I don't know what Zoom is doing. Is the angriest IT nerd on the East Coast. He is the he's the co-host of Superplex Party. He's the co-host of Rules of Nerdquisition. He is the co-host of Plot A-Holes, which we will get to. We just got to find a bad movie to agree on. We ain't agreed on it yet. They don't want to do Birdemic, and we can't find a copy of New York Ninja, so we'll be there, okay? Give us a chance, damn it. He also doesn't like the new Crown Jewel belt. I just want y'all to know that. He likes long walks on the beach, and he hates that belt. Ladies and gentlemen, I call him my brother Gilbert. Y'all call him the Angry IT Nerd. Say hello, please.
That belt is fugly. I just want to open up with that. That belt is absolutely fugly. Number one. Number two.
It is ridiculous.
It is absolutely gaudy.
I need to look it up. What is it
Crown Jewel
Championship.
It is absolutely gaudy. But other than that, I'm doing great. How's everybody doing tonight?
Here we go.
What the hell is that?
Exactly.
Gretchen really wanted
Exactly. See?
WWE is now a love telenovela.
See?
Yes.
You can tell that by the way The Rock's dressed. Oh shit.
You know,
Oh shit. Let me stop because
Yes.
you know, we're going to get banned.
What the fuck is that? It's okay.
Yeah.
No,
Anyways.
Talk about wrestling on TikTok.
Anyway,
do we
how's
already-
everybody doing tonight? Tonight's just a
we
great
just get
night.
Kicked off of TikTok again?
No.
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 I was joking.
No, just a
was a
joke. Just a
joke.
joke. Just a joke. Those jokes. This jokes,
Don't
baby.
get kicked
This
off
just
for
jokes.
Yeah.
These just jokes, baby. These just
Yeah,
jokes.
but I bet you if we all came in MAGA gear, we'd still be on there. But okay, to my bottom left are your bottom right, whatever. Again, Zoom is doing stupid Zoom shit. She is the Barbie Yaga. She is the Wicked Witch of the Gretch. She is a co-host of Rules of Nerdquisition. She is the co-host of Peak Trans. I don't know what else she does. Like, she does everything except like choke people with the Force. She has a fixation.
You know, she has other ways of
Darth
choking.
Vader with James Earl Jones, but she won't just come out and say she likes black men. I don't know why. Like, please quit playing. Just could you just fucking say it and get it over with? Like, goddamn. Like, we get it, Gretchen. You like black men. Gosh. I call her Gretchen. Y'all will call her Trans Gretchen or Barbie Yaga. Gretchen, say hello, please.
Hello. I already voted. Yes, I'm still living in existential dread, but I know who I voted for and why I voted for them.
Yep. See, there you go. And to my the top left or your top right, again, Zoom is fucking up. I don't know what the hell is going on. I was going to try to convince him to do this, so I'm going to go ahead and speak this into existence. He is the host of the Lords of Swine radio show. I said it. I said it. I don't care. What you going to do to me? He is also a co-host on Plot A-Holes. Basically, Plot A-Holes is the four of us talking about bad movies, and I can't get these people to invest in Birdemic. But anyway, he has the nicest beard in the Midwest. He's also a cuddly-ass teddy bear. He really is. Don't let him fool you. He looks MAGA, but he's so far away from MAGA, he has to actually send it a raven from Winterfell. That's how far away from it is. Ladies and gentlemen, I call him Nate. You guys call him the General Gambit. Gambit, say hello, please.
Is I, the Lord of Logic and the God of Greatness, General Gambit. How is everyone tonight?
And you wonder why I said you are now Lords of Swine radio show. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Right?
Talk about swine shit. Like, goddamn. Like, I paid.
Is that an,
I
is that
paid.
an
I don't even
actual-
know. I don't even know if that
for you.
exists anymore.
is that an
It does
actual thing that's happening now? The
He
Lords
did
of
have-
Swine radio show?
Yes, he did have a show called Lords of Swine.
I've
Yes.
seen,
Yep.
I saw his
I paid-
lives years ago on
Yeah,
TikTok.
I paid good
to watch
money
him.
for an opening for that show, and damn it, you're gonna use it. I will send it to you so you can use it, you son of a biscuit eater. If you go live on GCPR, it doesn't matter. You can have it late night, it doesn't matter. Anyway,
They kicked me out.
they kicked me out. All right, so
Mm-hmm.
in 2 days, oh good lord, in 2 days,
It's the seventh inning.
it's
Whew.
in 2 days.
Yeah.
I don't know how many of you listening or watching have already voted already. I voted 2 weeks ago.
I voted 2 weeks ago.
I'm just done. But
I'm going on Tuesday.
we're not. I'm being so fucking honest when I say this. We're not going back, kids. We're not. Okay. I do not listen to polls because I am not a poll person. I never have been.
I've never been polled. Who are they polling?
All
That's what I'm trying
right.
to figure out. They go, you know, a large majority of black men is voting for Trump. How many black men did you ask for? Well, we did a poll of 40, and how many said they were voting for Trump?
Oh no, wait, look here, man.
I ain't one of them.
Look here, man. There's somebody.
Polled. I thought that was something different.
Oh no, I said I used to have a friend that was trying to turn me MAGA, and one of his statistics was that 7 out of 10 black men were going to Republican Party because of whatever.
Because of reasons.
Because of reasons. So no, he said this was a stat that didn't tell me where. I don't know where, but apparently it's a stat.
7 out of 10?
It's a fact. 7 out of 10.
Okay.
Yeah. Apparently that's a fact.
50% of this show is black. Okay. 50% of this fucking show is black. All right.
Right.
So in a poll, if we say, what's the percentage of blackness on the villain's view? It's 50 fucking percent.
Correct.
Oh well, how many hosts are on there? 4.
Mm-hmm.
So that means 2 of the 4 are black.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
If this show consists of 100 guests, 100 hosts, and out of that 100, 5 of them was black. That's not the majority of the fucking show. Who are you talking to? 7 and 10 black men going to Republicans. Out of them 7 is by their motherfucking self. Ain't nobody going over there. We not going.
But yeah, apparently that's a fact.
Fact, these. You know what? Never mind. I'm trying to remember. Even though I am co-owner of the radio station, I can't just go as ham as I want to because we're off TikTok again. But let me make this abundantly clear to you people. If you believe a fucking poll over asking the black man standing next to you, you're out of your fucking mind. Okay? That's like saying one in what is it, like 5 in 10 black women are voting Republican. No, they're not. 5 or 10 black women that you asked in that poll are voting Republican.
Right.
Those are white women numbers, unfortunately.
Listen, I said this yesterday on the different podcasts, and I know I might hurt some white women's feelings, but y'all know I'm telling the truth. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. So what I'm about to say might hurt your feelings, but you know I'm telling the truth. Every time black women save democracy, white women is the one that put the bitch on the fucking train tracks in the first place. Argue with your mama, don't argue with me. Don't. White women see some shit and they go, doesn't affect me. And they will go out and vote against every woman alive. And then black women are like, gotta go fix this shit. Like,
right?
Again.
Black women are the time to make the donuts people.
SC in the chat saying they need to go see Saint Swole meet.
Hey, the legend of Saint Swole meet will now affect all of GCPR. Like,
so send Saint Swole meet to him.
Trouble with any advertisers. Saint Swole meet would be the motherfucking mascot of GCPR.
I don't even want to know.
It would just be him.
After like space leeches and stuff, I just don't know, Tom. That I can hear another wild story.
With the type of men you like, Saint Swole meet is right up in your mouth.
Okay.
Picture Darth Vader, only nicer, and he makes poetry. That's all you need to do, Chris.
So picture Vader, but a lot less murdery.
My interest is peaked.
So think of Vader, but a lot less murdery.
Yes, a lot less murdery.
Less murdery is
with a lot
good.
more
Less
weed.
murdery is good.
Yes.
With a lot more weed.
Hey, I say it all the time. Yes, I've got a weird fascination with him. But do I want him to be real? No. He's a space Nazi.
Okay.
He's bad.
Until you meet Saint Swole meet. He's like,
ha 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 ha. And you know he laughs like that too. You know he laughs like that.
Fictional person, right? This is not a real person.
Who? Saint Swole meet?
Yeah.
You ever been in a room with him? The fuck you know he's fake. I'm just being honest. Nobody's been in the room with Saint Swole meet for me to not.
Hey, I asked.
No, Saint Swole Meat is the embodiment and the spirit of is what that resides within all men.
Mm.
Oh.
All of us have a tad bit of Saint Swole Meat in us, but the real, honest to goodness Saint Swole Meat is out there. And the scary part, if you ain't never met him, and you do happen to be in the room with him, you'll know.
You'll feel it.
You'll feel it.
More ways than one.
Yeah, there's a difference between being in a room with an attractive man and being in a room with Saint Swole Meat. Saint Swole Meat is so attractive, you'll know he's attractive. You'll be like, that motherfucker has to be Saint Swole Meat. It's the bait. There's no
like all of a sudden you're just sitting there and then you just start shaking. Just
why are you blushing?
What the hell?
I was actually laughing at some comments and kind of agreeing. Yeah, I'm not blushing. You guys can't make me blush. I'm a dirty girl. You can't make me blush. And I already had to do 2 hours on this network.
Oh my gosh!
That I want to say.
Listen, you ain't blushing now, but as soon as don't let them fool you. As soon as you you remember how the Batman has the bat signal.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Godzilla has the roar. Saint Swole Meat has don't let him fool you. He's in the room, and then it's next thing you know.
That would be a feat.
Okay.
That's somebody I would be like, wow, Gretchen. I am? Holy shit.
Gretchen, would you put it past him?
What?
Would you put it past him?
I don't know. I have to meet Saint Swole Meat.
You gotta. I'm not risking it. I'm not ever coming in the room with that motherfucker because I'll get pregnant. I'm not playing around. Like, no. Nope. I'm in the room with this son bitch all of a sudden. Don't let her fool you. And I'm like, fuck, I'm 4 months. Yeah.
So, but to go back to your point.
Back to the election because we can't.
Back to the original point.
So many people I know are really confident right now, and I think that's great. I'm pessimistically optimistic. That's just the kind of person I am. But like, this is like 2 days of existential dread to determine whether the rest of my existence is existential dread. Like, I'm worried because I don't know what's
problem with this because we shouldn't be doing the dread thing by now.
We shouldn't be.
No, we shouldn't. No.
But it's still like it's razor thin right now. Razor thin.
It's razor thin if you listen to the polls. If you ask people on the street, it is not razor thin at all. In fact, that shit look like government cheese. Like there's a block of government cheese, a solid, thick ass, almost frozen block of government cheese between Kamala Harris and Donald Trump right now. And she's at the top of the cheese. His ass is still in the remainder in the box that you can't get out because at that point you're no longer like at that point you got carpal tunnel.
He's chewing on the box.
He's chewing at the end of the box.
The pieces that are shoved into the corners, smashed into the corner of the box.
Because here,
I'm aware.
Here is something that I've asked this before. I've talked about it before, but nobody will address it. What do we do after? And I mean, listen.
Now, when you say after, you mean like immediately after the election, or you mean after?
What, January 6th?
After January 6th.
No, this is what I mean.
Or January 20th.
Let's say for the sake of argument, she wins huge. And they have their fucking little temper tantrum, bitch moan and complain fest. They try to go up to January 6th, and they're all turned to soup. Okay? You storm the Capitol this time, and Biden says, at my signal, unleash hell. Like he sits on the balcony of the White House and says on some Russell Crowe gladiator shit, on my signal, unleash hell. And they try to, and everybody goes home, right? To Jesus or to the upper room, whatever. And Donald Trump, shortly thereafter, that Widowmaker heart attack that's been chasing his ass like child support finally catches him and he's no longer here. How do you go back to, like, there are people in your fucking life that you will never look at the same way again just because of him. Like, I got a cousin, or a cousin-in-law that I saw him at my mother's funeral. That was the last time I saw him. I got nothing for him because he was on that bullshit. In 2020, I was like, bro, you'll never have to worry about seeing me again. How do you navigate? How do you fucking navigate the world? That Kamala Harris is in, her first 100 days goes well, whatever. How do you navigate knowing that there were certain people that really, really, really sold all of their love for all the people, the marginalized people in their lives for Donald Trump? That's what I mean by after. What do you think happens after?
I've already disassociated with all family members that would be MAGA people. All I had to do was come out and say, "Hey, I identify as a woman," and they were like, "Seriously."
That's a built-in way to filter out a few people.
They were gone immediately. No one left.
Right.
My dad, who's a longtime conservative Christian man, when I went to Massachusetts, he was getting yelled at by the neighbor's kid across the street with the Trump flag because my dad was putting up a Harris Walls sign underneath his Marine Corps flag, his Navy flag, and his American flag. And this guy was calling my dad a traitor and all this stuff to the country. And I'm like, dude, you're a 20-year-old kid. Did you serve? No, he served. My nephew serves. I mean,
I got a problem with, like, because MAGA accelerated the reveal of all the bullshit that these people have been talking about for 40 years. They don't believe in limited government. They want government all in your coochie, in your bathrooms, in your bedrooms. They want the government in the black community, in the Latino community, but they don't want
everywhere.
the government in their gun case. Think about it. When you start with something like limited government, okay, that sounds very abstract. You can say you can put in what you want with that.
I'm the only gun they're trying to regulate.
Thank you.
And I'm talking about because they want to make sure whether or not I have a gun.
Gretchen Sex Life has more regulations than Gambit's. Let's say Gambit is an avid hunter, okay? And the only reason I'm picking on you, Gambit, is because you're the only white man on the show, even though you really don't look like it, and sometimes I forget you look real light skinned. That's all I'm gonna tell you. Like, you really need to do a 40. You need to do a 23andMe because one of your parents is lying to you. I'm not fucking around. I know you love your mom and dad, but somebody's lying. Somebody in your
ancestry ancestry disagrees with you.
Okay, all right. That could be the spit from either your mother or father to try to hide the fact that somebody in your family lying to you.
So needless to say, Tom. So
are you like me, Gambit? Like, I didn't do one, but my parents did, and I'm like, so tell me, does it confirm that we come from a long, proud line of European mutts? And they're like, yeah.
I did one, and it's all sorts of in case you didn't know how white I was.
Okay.
English, Irish, French.
Hey, did you have to take a picture? Did you have to send a picture with that? Like a photo ID or something?
Oh, no.
I'm about to say, because if you had to send a photo ID, they was like, yeah, let's chill this dude.
They just keep looking at it.
Like, this motherfucker is not white.
So
you a Remy Shan, take a message to my love black, okay?
Sorry.
Somebody in your
is that Family Guy meme? Like,
sorry, this you?
You
So
sure?
yeah, you sure?
Yeah, you sure? You sure?
Like you say, like our truth, like you sure?
If your mom and dad ever sit you down, like,
all right, this one's on me.
Said, all right, my bad. This was on me.
I'm just telling you, if your family ever sits you down for a long conversation and they go, Nate, we want you to sit down. We got to tell you something. And you fuck around and find out
Yeah.
your daddy was Jamaican. But your mom, Lizzie,
he was a Jamaican Marxist.
like, baby, I have to tell you.
I do want to address something that Mike said in the comments on the Facebook chat about, okay, this not being Nazi Germany, and yeah, maybe 2025 is kind of bluster, but I want to be clear on this. I'm not afraid for myself just by being a being a trans woman. I'm worried about my children that are trans, my granddaughter who's a young black girl. I mean, there's a whole bunch of.
That's what I'm
I'm
saying.
more worried about them and the world we're leaving them.
That's what I'm talking about. It's like there is going to be an after. Okay, eventually the four of us are going to be dead, and the Villain's View is going to be be hosted by four, 30 somethings. It'll be like, bro, like
Wrong. I am going to upload my consciousness.
yeah, like, bro.
I'm gonna make myself into an into an Ultron.
Like,
Told you that right now off the rip.
They-
I'm
these
planning on
people-
living forever.
These people are going to try to come back. Like, they're going to go, why did we let politics separate us? Well, bitch, it's because you wanted to deport 11 million damn people because you don't like people speaking Spanish at a Taco Tico. The fuck are you talking about? The trans woman that
Why can't you speak
bathroom.
English while I'm ordering tacos?
like you got mad because you went to a mall and a trans woman said, if I don't go in here and take this 3-alarm shit, I'm gonna be upset. And she took the stall that you was running your dumb ass to, and you were like, there's trans women in the bathroom. Bitch, that's why we're not talking to you anymore. That's why. Because Donald Trump will die. I'm not saying anything bad, and if TikTok takes that down, obviously you don't believe in evolution. Humans die, okay? He cannot live forever, and they cannot pickle his head in a jar like the head of Richard Nixon in Futurama, okay? Can't happen.
I thought that was where we were going, and
Right. It's exactly where
that was what I wanted. Angry said he wanted to upload his conscience. That's what I want.
Right?
Y'all
Make
right
myself
now,
look. Make myself.
Hey, we can duel.
upload my consciousness to a computer if you fucking want to.
Right?
I'm gonna be-
Yes.
I'm gonna be angry black Ultron.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
start
that's the
stick with
goal,
my
man.
Original plan: cremate me and someone climb to the top of a mountain and
Okay,
let
Chuck's
my ashes go.
So look here, man. Look here, man. I'm planning on look. My goal is I'm spreading my consciousness into my house, into a robot body, and into a car. All right.
the fuck?
Yes,
So You're
man.
gonna be like you're gonna
So,
be like a combination of
I'm gonna be a big ass transformer.
Jarvis and Vision.
I'm gonna be a big ass transformer. That's what I'm gonna be.
I'm already scared that like a
Look here, what the fuck is you talking about, man? Look here, man.
Somebody-
Gambit. Look here, man. My whole house and the car is gonna transform into like a giant goddamn Voltron, man. Yes, George Blacktron. Yes,
Hey,
that's exactly what it'll be.
Mike Jackson over in a Facebook chat said, "Well, Randall and I are continuing a convo."
It's like Metroplex.
about what-
Yes.
He's like, "I will not give in. I will."
It's
resist
Blacktroplex.
2016 to 2020. I'm in Mississippi in the middle of MAGA country, and I will not. That man said, "I will not go back." Hold on. I will not surrender to the people. They're gonna have to come and try to get me. Mike, that is the perfect attitude to have, but like everything else, Trump is going to die. He is. He's gonna die. And
But if
when
he dies, if he
gone,
wins and then he dies,
if he
it's-
wins, and he
he's
dies,
going
we
to
can
name
couch
it. He'll
fucker-
name a successor. He won't.
If he
They won't elect one.
wins and
Mhm.
dies, we get couch fucker 3000. And I'm sorry, I don't like this beard.
Look here. All right, let me
Good.
real quick. Let
I
me
don't
say
like
this
this beard.
real quick. All right, let me say this real quick. All right. So the other day, I was all right. A couple days ago, I was on my way to the Walmarts and passing down my neighborhood. Somebody set a couch out by the road, and this bitch was all torn up. And the only thing I thought was like, God damn, JD, you get around, bro. If I thought about it at the time, I would have I'd have had my phone out. I would have had my phone out and made
All
it.
right. So what,
took a
when
picture.
when do we name Couch Abuse Awareness Month?
Listen, the couch fucking jokes will extend past this election.
The couch jokes will never
Did
end.
anybody catch
if
that one that I
anything-
posted on the GCDR page? I posted one that there was a couch that very much resembled a vagina. and and I even took the GCPR logo, which I'm incorporating into each of these videos on that page, and it was right at the clit.
You know what I'm singing in my head, right? I know exactly what I'm singing in my head, right? Give me that couch.
Did it.
Sorry.
I want the couch.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I need that
I'm
couch.
sorry. It happened. It happens.
All I say is, look here, man. That couch.
All
I said, bruh. I'll say that couch that was left on the side of the road. I'll look here. JD had a good time with that motherfucker. I can tell you that.
I'm telling
He was rough with it.
Listen,
He look here. He treated that like it was at a Diddy party. Not yeah, exactly. As he said, take that.
The couch fucking jokes will continue long after this election. If it's Vice President JD Vance, it's Vice President Couch Fucker. If it's Senator because he lost JD Vance, it's Senator Couch Fucker. I don't care. Couch fucking jokes will continue until that man comes out and definitively says he did not bang a couch. And since he hasn't spoken about it, he either knows it's happened and won't say, or is not aware of it, in which case I don't know how. I've been out here screaming, give me that couch. I'm making jokes and music videos and shit out of it. Like, motherfucker. Senator Vance, did you know some black guy on TikTok keeps saying that you banged a couch? What?
So
I can't wait.
Share in the chat, talk about VP Dixon McCouch.
Even when we talk about a serious subject, we can't be serious. I don't know why y'all watch us. Wait a minute. James Williams in the YouTube chat said a picture of a couch. Then you hear it's prime real estate. Stop playing, and then y'all help us.
You keep enabling us.
It's y'all fault.
It's still the only way that I can avoid the sense of dread that's just hanging over me.
You have to joke at it. And
yeah.
You gotta joke at it, or I would just break down. I would completely break down.
I'm not. Fuck these people. Listen. Maybe it's 4 years of having to deal with this shit, but I have reached fuck you all limit. Now I understand, as a black man, I'm only risking the racism. You know what I mean? A black trans woman is risking racism and transphobia. A black woman is risking racism plus sexism. Gretchen, you were risking transphobia. A Jewish trans woman, Marla Alpert on TikTok, she's risking anti-Semitism and transphobia. I get that. But I'm also kind of what Mike Jackson was saying over in the Facebook chat. I'm not backing down from these damn people. Sometimes it is Kendrick Lamar's sometimes you got to pop out and show. You have to. I think for me, that's what my after is. Okay, Donald Trump ate that last cheeseburger and went on that midnight train to the upper room. Okay, and after a couple of months of you detoxing yourself from Trump's MAGA nuts, okay, you want to come back to the table. You don't get to just sit down and go, hey, so remember how we didn't talk because of politics? I don't know why we didn't. Bitch, you don't get to do that. And I don't think anybody should be allowed back in to just have, it's what we did with the Confederacy. They got their ass whooped. And instead of us treating them motherfuckers like Cersei Lannister and giving them the walk of shame, they at least, all the Confederate soldiers should have at least been butt naked walking from what was left of Atlanta to Washington, D.C. with somebody behind them with a bell going, shame, shame, cha-ching, like something. We just let them back into the fucking population like, it's cool in the fan.
I mean, the thing that bothers me is that, and I've said this in your comment sections before in some videos talking about this, the thing that bugs me more is not only do we let them back in, we let them keep their flags and their monuments.
Yes.
I'm going to say this 1,000 times. Do you want monuments? Well, win the war first.
Thank you.
You lose the war, you don't get monuments. Fuck off.
You don't get to put up you don't get to put up statues of losers.
No.
For
Right?
only
Participation trophies, a whole lot of them.
For the only time in American fucking history did the celebrations and the awards and statues and monuments go to the motherfuckers that lost shit. Who lost the last Super Bowl? Who lost the San Francisco 49ers, right?
Oh,
Right?
yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Durr.
Now, while the 49ers faithful had them a parade, in celebration of their team getting to the Super Bowl, the Kansas City Chiefs had a world championship celebration. They held on to the Lombardi trophy. They were up there with the posing. All of them got rings. You don't give rings to the fucking losers.
No.
And that is what MAGA is expecting. They're expecting. He loses. He gets mad. He eats some well-done steak with ketchup. It gets caught in an artery. And he goes to the upper room or the lower room, wherever the fuck he's going to go. And they expect us to go, bring it in, bro. Good fight. Fuck you. No.
No.
We don't give them do not give these people back their dignity of being a part of your family and your friend groups. If they stood with MAGA, make their ass stand out there buck ass with MAGA.
Quote the Joker from 1989's Batman. I'm glad you're dead.
I'm
glad you're dead.
Because we have to shame these people. We have to. We cannot let them back into fucking political discourse. And I don't give a fuck who it was. I want y'all to understand something. I will never listen to 50 Cent bullshit ever again. I will buy all the instrumentals of 50 Cent songs and listen to them. I never have to hear his ass ever again. You wankster. Bitch, I can buy a wankster instrumental. And be in my car just jamming the fuck out without hearing Curtis Jackson's voice. Black folks did it with Kanye. Black folks, before my Jewish brothers and sisters got tired of Kanye shit, black folks was already done. We was buying knockoff. My grandson has a bunch of knockoff Yeezys. Didn't cost him very little money, and he loves the shit. He uses them for football. But Kanye ain't getting no fucking money. Fuck him. He can never. Kanye West can never come back. And
Look at me. Let me tell. I'm gonna tell y'all this right now. Those Yeezy, his latest design of Yeezys. Yeah, they're up on sites, on 3D sites where you can print them out, for free.
You can buy the shoes from Temu for under $6.
I mean,
same fucking design. Like
and I mean,
it was relevant right now.
And I mean, you could
right now.
make them. You can make them shoes out yourself. You know.
It in the immortal words of Uncle Dam, same thing, man.
Same thing.
The fuck? I will never get that motherfucker any of my goddamn money. But I need white people to do that. I need Caucasian people to look at your MAGA family members the same motherfucking way. Don't just bring them in because, Aunt Gertrude makes the best apple pie. Fuck her apple pie. Bitch, your ass was getting ready to go to January 6th. You can take that apple pie and shove it up your ass. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. Well, my Uncle Paul, he taught me how to shoot a weapon. And he also voted against your rights as a gay man. If you don't get Uncle Paul's ass the fuck up out of here, do not give these people back their fucking dignity. That's the problem. And I see people are still going to do that. That's the crazy part. People are going to do it. The mainstream media is going to try to tell us to do it. How do you heal the divide after Trump? We brought in Trump supporters, and we brought in people who never supported Trump. We're trying to sit down and find common ground. Fuck you. Please bring me in. Hey, CNN. Hi. My name's Thomas. When you start those town halls where you have Trump supporters on one side and non-Trump supporters on the other, please invite me. But just make sure you have a 7-second delay. Please make
You gotta be able to beat me.
better believe.
So you better have that 7 seconds ready. I'm gonna tell you right now because I'm gonna test it.
Test.
I'm gonna test it.
That's how I start the conversation. Yes, sir. You with the tattoos and you're the famous TikToker. Here, stand up. Hi, my
Say,
name is
all right.
Thomas.
First of all, fuck y'all.
Fuck the click. Fuck you and the click you claim. That's why. I'm on hit him up at that point. That's why I voted against your. That's why I voted
I'm
against
gonna
your
test
candidate with that fat motherfucker. Take money. First off, fuck you. Click. The fuck am I? Why am I being nice?
Yeah,
Why?
I'm not a stay and fight though. If it goes south. I mean, I've already got a contingency plan to first move to Massachusetts and then I'm getting my passport updated. So if I gotta go, I gotta go.
And listen, that's my problem. Why is my sister Gretchen planning on leaving this fucking country? How we have gotten to the point now where the Hitler comparisons are starting to look a little bit clearer. I've always compared the motherfucker to Mussolini. That's just been me. You know,
Pick
because
a dictator. Pick
he
a
has
dictator.
all the, yeah,
Right.
he has all the vocal acumen of fucking Benito Mussolini without
He
any of the
reminds me
charisma of not
Kim
having any motherfucking hair. So
He's just a taller Kim Jong Un.
yeah, exactly. Just but it's like
How did these funny little men become leaders of nations?
I don't know.
I don't get it.
But they're gonna.
I don't
I'm
get it.
telling you, they're gonna let them back in. People are going to open their families up to these fucking people who risk. If you are a woman that votes routinely against women's rights, and over the past 8 years, 3 presidential elections, you voted for that son of a bitch, you gotta go. I don't want. You gotta go. You got. I don't want you around. If I was any woman and I found that shit out, bitch, you listen. Our wine dinner meetings, bitch, I would throw wine in your face. Every time I see you, like Real Housewives of you voted for MAGA, fuck you, bitch. That's what it.
I just don't understand the minorities that vote for him. I mean, because I know it's a small number, but like when I hear another trans woman saying, trannies for Trump or something, it's like,
those two goofballs that have.
It's like that video going around, gays for conversion therapy.
Listen, those two goofballs, the ones I told you, the one that I followed and shit. I'm gonna tell you something, and I mean this sincerely. Hold on. Yeah, the audio. Wait a minute. Is our audio good?
I lost you for a second, but
okay. I'm telling you
No,
right now, them
I'm
two
fine.
stupid
It's
ass
fine.
trans women that was like trannies for Trump. Let him loose. Let him loose. And then don't again, the trans community must name them and shame them. The black community has to name them and shame them. You cannot let these people back in, not without a scarlet letter of some kind, because they're putting everybody at risk. Everybody. And you just gonna let them back into the house because you're like, well, they're really funny on TikTok. Fuck them.
You're a MAGA, a dirty,
Fuck 'em.
stinking MAGA.
Fuck them. Every time Caitlyn Jenner goes to get coffee,
Wait.
there could be some fuck 'ems going right. As soon as she walk in the door, fuck them.
that bitch right there, man.
So as soon as
put it on
no,
her
I
Starbucks
mean-
cup. Put it on her Starbucks cup.
as soon as she get a
one
receipt,
soy latte for fuck them.
like the receipt on it should say, thank you for shopping, thank you for coming to Starbucks. Fuck you.
Fuck you. Anybody, if after this election your boy loses and I see you with a goddamn Trump bumper sticker, bitch, I'm cutting you off in traffic. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna catch up to him.
I already point and laugh.
Catch up to me if you want to. Dog, catch up to me if you fucking want to. The pleasantries stop the moment your ass get out that goddamn car, because I'm not even talking to you nice. I'm starting off with sweet chin music, and it bring some. Listen, come heavy if you fucking want to, and then it's gonna be slow singing, flower bringing.
I'm not gonna do. I'm not like stocking up on any kind of survival gear or weapons or anything like that. But I tell you what, if it comes to violence, I won't go quietly. Please don't be the first one through my door.
I
I won't get all of you,
and
but don't be
again,
the first one through my door.
you shouldn't have to feel like that. And it's not just that orange fucking creamsicle in a suit. It's the people around him. It's the
Mhm.
people that support him that are making you feel like you got to fucking do that.
Why you gotta
Like
do
we
that
are
at
2 days out
creamsicles,
from an
man?
election. You're
I'm in
still
Ohio. I'm in Ohio, and I see those fucking commercials for Bernie Marino, who's going against Sherrod Brown for the Senate, and it's all like, "Can you believe Sherrod Brown let transgender biological men in the restrooms and playing sports?" And it's like, I hear that fucking 10 times a day, 15, 20 times a day.
Gretchen.
I hate it. Ugh.
Same thing in Indiana.
I've been wanting to tell you this since I met you because I know it. I've never asked you to show it to me, but I already know it. Every time you see one of them ads, you should just put up one of them DMs that you get. Name them and shame them. Name
Yeah,
them and
right.
shame. Somebody says something.
Yeah.
Oh my God, you're an evil trans woman. You're a biological man. Booyah! It's not stopping me from getting orders for dick.
Nope, it's
So that didn't
not.
stop me.
And they don't. We had to be very
I
clear
love,
about this
listen, I
on
love
Pink
putting my
Trans too.
damn,
We're not here to top you guys, you maggot types, because you're the ones that fill my dating app when I go online and set up a dating app. And by that night, I have 50 conservative men like, "Can we? Y'all want it? Ain't gonna give it. I'm not here to top you. I'm not that kind of girl."
listen. I I I love when I get an N-word message. I'll put your bitch ass out on TikTok. I don't give a fuck. What are you gonna do to me? If you were bold enough to be in my damn fucking DMs calling me the N-word, you should be bold enough to be able to stand in the light. And unfortunately, y'all are fucking with the wrong person. I'm stupid. Okay. I have a screw loose and it was
Oh,
screwed
shit,
into a
that is-
bolt that's loose, and the bolt was holding up the house that was loose in a neighborhood that had some bolts in it. That neighborhood's loose in a community that's loose in the fucking city that's loose. Bitch, I don't give a fuck. I will embarrass the ever loving shit out of you. I don't care. Because again, I've learned, unlike the United States, I learned the lessons of the Confederacy. Letting them people go back to their hovels after fighting to keep people that look like me and angry in chains. We just let them go back. Going back to your Kentucky home, Cornpone Beauregard the Ninth. We'll forget the fact that your ass was out here fighting to keep Negroes in chains. And then Cornpone
So
Beauregard
yeah,
the
it's
Ninth,
totally cool now.
senator from the fucking great state of Kentucky. Fuck them. Nope. I've learned my lesson. Bitch, all of you MAGAs, all of you, please understand, if your boy loses or when your boy loses, there will never be a normal for you anymore. Older millennial, you ain't got a chance. Bitch, even if TikTok is gone, I have videos of you. Everybody gonna remember Joseph Redden. Everybody is going to remember Joseph Redden. If I got any goddamn thing to say about it, I'll start the villain's view off with a video of like, remember him? MAGA dumbass? Look at him.
George makes a good point in the YouTube
said,
comments.
now you have a-
radio station that's 24 hours a day.
20, listen.
And here's the thing, dude.
I-
And here's the thing. You don't
I
have
think
you
we
don't
have one of those.
you don't have to exactly stream 24 hours. You could just make a 5-second clip, and that'll just go
literally I'll tell
24
everybody,
hours.
like, hey, at the end of your show, press this button, and it will be, here's the name of MAGAs, and it'll just list all the fucking names. Because we can't, when they say we are not going back, we also have to make that our mantra towards our own, that little vocal minority of temper tantrum MAGA people. We have to make that. It can't just be Kamala Harris said something cool like, we're not going back. We're not going back, period. Every transphobe, we need to shame their ass. Every racist, shame their ass. Every xenophobic person that was like, we're going to build a wall and send them all back. Bitch, guess what? They didn't go, but here it is in Spanish with your face on it. You can't understand it because you don't speak Spanish, and they're calling you an asshole. Name them and shame them. Because, again, Donald Trump's going to die. I don't know when. The man just doesn't look good. He don't look good. Ooh, every time I see him, I'm like, ooh, that man, he should come out to knocking on heaven's door. Fuck Macho Man.
I want to address one more comment in the YouTube section. Jeff said, "Do not call anyone the T slur. You want to do it for yourself, whatever. That gives people the idea the slur is okay for anyone else to use." They've been using that slur against us for years. Like the
Exactly.
N word,
Mm-hmm.
I took the power back. So yes, it's my word. I can call myself that all day long, and I do because I don't care. I took the power back, but it's
They
not anyone else's word. Like if any of these
literally,
guys called me that, I'd be like, "Whoa, whoa, that's not your
Jeff,
word."
Jeff, just for shits and giggles, there were two trans women on a podcast that said that. That
Yeah,
was
they
not
call
me.
themselves that.
They called
Mm-hmm.
themselves that. What
That's
I'm
their
Yeah.
title.
saying,
Yeah, yes.
yeah,
Yeah.
what I'm saying is when Trump loses, y'all should flood their email for that podcast with, hey, we remember and we will never, ever let you forget. So the next time the trans day of visibility pops up, hey, you two motherfuckers stay over there. Like I'm all ready to sell to like just completely get rid of some of them assholes for Black History Month. I'm not bullshit. I'm so not playing. Like all of Black History Month should be here's to the sellouts. Remember him? And just put videos up of all these black folks that was voting for MAGA, but it lost. And it be like black people, like it's like black people remember. Like that.
Well, of course. Look here,
I'm an
man.
asshole, so don't think I won't do it.
Say, look here, man. Of
I ain't
course,
got
it
nothing
have
but
to.
time.
You'd have to play the song. Look at the coon.
Oh
Always
yes.
cooning for
Oh yes.
you.
Oh yes.
Look at the coon.
Dog, again, do you not think I think I spend 90% of my life in my head. Don't think I haven't thought of this shit. Instead of celebrating the good of Black history, nah, let's celebrate the bad. I'll call it the William O'Neill Awards. Look at the coon, always cooning for you. Look at the coon. I will give you the famous coons. I'll give you the non-famous coons. I'll give you the TikTok coons. Give you the YouTube coons. I'll give you the coons that just cooning for no reason. Oh, and what's that? What's old boy that makes pancakes? The fucking little big mouth idiot. God damn, can't think of his name now, but fuck him. He'll learn. He's gonna be the first. Look at the coons. And I
Said
think
the dude that makes
gay people-
pancakes.
I
That
think
narrows it
gay
down.
thing. I think Jewish
Thanks,
people
sir.
who
Said the dude that
Really
makes pancakes. It
hammered it
really narrows it down.
How strange that pancakes have come up not once,
Right,
but
twice.
today.
it's
Right.
I know his name. I know his name. I just can't think of it. But please understand, after this election, buddy, like I'm gonna take clips of George Jefferson dancing to Look at the Coons, and then I'm gonna put your videos right up there. You sellouts ain't got a chance fucking with me. I'm not forgetting at all, and I am advocating for every woman that knows a woman that voted against women's interests. Y'all better shame them motherfuckers. Shame them. Don't let them go. Oh, we're going to the women's rights march. As soon as you see them, hey, bitch, hey, wait a minute, wait. I saw a TikTok video of you advocating for Donald Trump. Get your punk ass out this goddamn march. Like, don't let them come back in. Because again, Donald Trump's gonna die, and Trumpers are gonna be left here. They're gonna be like Rose on a piece of wood.
You just keep
Yo,
teasing me
Donald-
every time you say Trump's gonna die.
He is gonna die.
What a tease though, because he's still
Right.
alive.
Right?
Jeez. It's not a tease. Nobody gets out of this bitch alive. So what I'm saying is not offensive. We're all gonna die. My black ass gonna die. I'm afraid that somebody's gonna use my voice in AI and say I'm advocating for bullshit. Like, no, fuck no. If y'all hear my voice advocating for some shit like supply side economics or Donald Trump, it ain't me. Find out who did it and whoop their ass. But Donald Trump is going to die. And Trumpers are going to be left like Rose. I'm telling you, I'll never let go. Let go. He gonna be sinking at the bottom of the water. He gonna have the kazoo version of "My Heart Will Go On." He gonna die. But when he does, do not let these fucking people back in. Don't. We'll take one comedian at MSG for hand. Hey, Jeff, I said that same thing. Same thing, fam. I said that exact same thing. Why
Yeah.
did it take one comedian at the MSG for Hispanic folks to wake up? I don't know. Do y'all remember in 2016 the Mexican guy that said if Hillary wins, there'll be taco trucks on every corner? And people who like tacos
Yeah.
was like, and this is a bad thing? He was
Right.
Hispanic. He was Hispanic.
Wait,
And
where's
these
the
dumbasses-
bad part?
Oh, y'all out y'all motherfucking mind. Y'all out. Do not let these people back in. Don't. And the politicians that supported them, if you go back and support they stupid asses, you're an idiot. You're a fucking idiot. JD Vance should be at the top of the list. Whoever's running, I hope somebody runs against him in Ohio. I do. I'm not playing. I hope they do. And I hope they beat his motherfucking ass. And I hope they mention the fact that he has a predilection for couch.
Even though I'm not confident to say, so I'm going to give you my prediction. I'm going to give you my prediction right here. Even though I'm not confident in it, but this is how I see it going. Harris is going to win the presidency, and the houses are going to, the chambers of Congress are going to flip. It's going to be Senate or Republicans in charge of the Senate, and it's going to be Democrats in the House. That's what I think is going to happen.
I think the Democrats are going to hold on to the Senate. I do.
Well, I don't think they are. But Sherrod Brown in Ohio, the point I'm making, he's probably going to lose. Ohio is just going redder and redder every year.
And
He's the last non-judicial Democrat in office here in the state.
And Ohio disappoints me. Like Missouri, my home state, disappoints me more than I will ever be able to understand. I will never be able to express with words how truly fucking disappointed I am in the state of Missouri. I won't. That's why I have no problem saying, hey, Missouri, if it wasn't for Kansas City and St. Louis, your fucking state would be Wyoming.
Oh, it's rough. It's fucking rough.
I said exactly what I said, and I ain't taking it the fuck back. If Kansas City and St. Louis were not anchoring the state of Missouri, nobody would want to come there. Okay? Fuck are they coming for? Cape Girardeau? Fuck you. They disappoint me on a personal level because I've lived there my whole life. My entire life, every time I left the country, I came back to fucking Missouri. And Missouri just said, we just gave up. We gave up. We don't give a fuck. You know? We just believe in stupid shit. Like, it's the ivermectin capital of America, you fuck. Like, I defended Missouri when Independence, Missouri was the meth capital of America. I was out there fighting. I feel like Tyra Banks when I talk about Missouri. I was rooting for you. We were rooting for you. And you did this? The fuck? And it's always the middle. It's always the little in the middle. Oh my God, the Democrats are gonna come and take my weapon. Bitch, don't nobody want your shit. There's more guns in St. Louis right now than there is in most of the rest of the fucking state. The fuck are you talking about?
Yeah, you could say the same thing about Ohio. I mean,
that's what I said. There are certain
Columbus is
What's
like
really
the second gayest city in the country.
If it wasn't for Columbus,
Cincinnati and Cleveland.
You know, yeah, Columbus, Cincinnati, Cleveland, and Toledo.
It would be nothing but corn and cow humpers.
Like, I need some of you red states or bordering red states to understand something. Those cities you hate so much are the only reason anybody gives a fuck about your state. Don't believe me? Ask how many people are flocking to Casper, Wyoming. The fuck out of my face. And I will talk. I've paid money into Kansas City, in the state of Missouri. I have had kids in the state of Missouri. I got married twice in the state of Missouri. I have lost friends in the state of Missouri. I have bled, cried, laughed, cheered for this fucking state. We've had a right between St. Louis and Kansas City have had a rivalry for as long as I've lived in Kansas City. Kansas City was always looked at as St. Louis's little brother. Then we got bigger. Then the city got bigger. I grew up with the fucking city. And you mean to tell me with the amount of fucking diversity in the city of St. Louis and Kansas City, you simple-minded motherfuckers are still acting like this? Fuck you. They elected Mike fucking Parsons. Imagine if a Oompa Loompa got hit with Joker gas but didn't die. The Oompa Loompa that laughed. That is Mike Parsons. Go look him up. Look him up.
The Laugh-A-Loompa.
I know who he is. I already know who he is.
So the
He's that
Laugh-A-Loompa.
He's that motherfucker that wouldn't pardon. Can't remember his name.
Pardon Marcellus Williams.
Thank you, Marcellus Williams.
An innocent man and Governor Oompa Loompa that laughs would not fucking pardon him. This is the same state that elected Eric Greitens. Eric Greitens had to be removed from fucking office because he decided, my wife, hey, come here, bitch, I'm gonna choke the shit out of you.
Is it Missouri or Tennessee that had the trans representative that they censured and won't let her speak? The one who's married to Aaron in the morning. She's married or they're together.
Tennessee. But see, I expect that out of Southern
Tennessee.
Yeah,
of course.
When Southern states do something that actually pushes society forward, I'm surprised. When they regress, I'm just going, well, it's the South. Fuck you expect. These are the same. The daughters of the Confederacy's nuts are all over Southern states. And them bitches didn't even have nuts. They had ovaries. The daughters of the Confederacy just put their all their testicles on the forehead of every Southern fucking state. I didn't expect Missouri to do it. There's too much. Go to St. Louis, diversity all around. Go to Kansas City, diversity all around. But you motherfuckers keep voting red. And not just red, dumb red, ignorant red, stupid red, Josh Hawley red. How the fuck? Again.
All red, everything.
We went for Obama twice. Ohio went to Obama twice. And look at us now. I don't get it. I don't understand.
North Carolina was literally on the verge, on the cusp of becoming one of the most progressive states in the fucking union. And they elected some jackass and said, hey, trans people taking the shit in bathrooms. Everybody started clutching their invisible fucking pearls. And then, it's bad when companies like the NBA and MLB are like, hey, we're not. It's not coming.
This is my favorite story because that porn site X Hamster said, oh, well, since your favorite most searched topic on our porn site is trans porn, we're going to block all of your statewide IPs and you don't get to watch any more porn. Because trans porn was number one, the most searched topic in their state.
And we're going to carry that over after I reset the show. We're going to talk about that. You can't just drop that. Listen, you can't just drop that.
You just can't say what you just said and just speed past that.
Out of here. No, absolutely the fuck not. We're going to talk about that shit. This is The Villain's View on GCPR, streaming on YouTube, Facebook, and TikTok.
Somehow we've managed to stay on TikTok.
We're still on TikTok.
We're still on TikTok. We have not gotten kicked out yet.
This is something of a minor miracle. Thank the gods.
Hey, Jay Thomas, go get some sleep. Because I know you'll be up in the morning for the sound of coffee, so go get some sleep. Like, when adult porn sites are saying we're going to block the IP address of everybody in your state, you're doing something wrong. Like, porn sites are the crack of adult everything. It sells itself. I've said this, there was never a drug dealer. There was a drug holder. There was never a drug dealer. You don't have to make a deal with somebody that wants drugs. When the fuck have you ever seen a drug dealer trying to deal drugs to somebody who don't want no fucking drugs?
If anybody's the dealer, it's the guy trying to. if anybody's a dealer, it's the guy trying to get an
A
eighth
deal
for a
over
dime
the
bag
drugs he
price.
already
Right.
Like,
fucking
hey,
want.
can I get a break on that? Can
The
you front
fuck?
me till next payday?
How much can you do for
Yeah.
$12?
It's like,
So,
or you can do. What
I will
fucking Leon
gladly
Spinks
pay
did,
you
get $1.50
Tuesday.
worth of cocaine. The fuck, like,
For a
I will
20
gladly pay
cent
you
today.
Tuesday for an 8-ball today.
so there
But
is
this-
no
this-
such thing as drug dealers. They're drug holders because drugs sell themselves. Corn is the same way.
Mhm.
Nobody goes, I'm
Mhm.
really horny, but I don't know what I'm going to do with myself. And then somebody goes, "Psst, I got some adult movies. You do? I'll let you watch them. Now, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute. I
They
need
were
to know
stashing
what's in
trans.
this deal for me. The
They
fuck?
were stashing trans porn in their ovens, and just like prohibition people hiding bottles of whiskey.
Exactly.
So,
And
yeah,
an
this
entire,
said this-
not just one. X-Hamster did it.
There's a
Said this
shoebox
features,
underneath
Saint
my
Saint
bed.
Swole
Leave
meat.
it alone.
Listen,
said this features
X-Hamster
newcomer
did
Saint Swole meat.
playing with you, man. But X-Hamster did it. Pornhub did it. YouPorn did it.
Mm-hmm.
They
The
were
sad
like,
thing-
they are making campaign ads
Mm-hmm.
that start at the beginning of porn movies.
Yep.
Yeah,
And
Actually,
trying
they've
to
they've
that's what I've
been
heard.
actually they've been doing that for a minute.
It's ridiculous. They have been doing it for a while. This has been something going on for a couple of years, I
These
think.
Yeah.
people for money, and they're telling you not.
But it's
to
funny
put
because the
it
people
to
that
stop them
consume
fucking for
the
money.
people that consume their content are the ones out here telling you shouldn't watch it.
Exactly.
It's
fucking
it's
in the
ridiculous. But
closet.
the sad thing
motherfuckers.
is, the good and bad thing about this is that eventually North Carolina repealed that law. The
Mhm.
first bathroom bill of its kind in 2016. But look at what we're at now with all the bills that are out there. They're anti-LGBT.
Exactly. And that's what I'm saying.
Mhm.
It's like
530 this year alone.
we have this issue where these people, the lawmakers are only going to do what they're elected, or what they think they're elected to do. Okay, so the rot starts at the people electing these motherfuckers, right? So explain to me why I should listen to somebody who doesn't have the sense God gave a goose to not elect a motherfucker that's gonna harm it. When they elected Josh Hawley in Missouri, I said, how the fuck did this happen? And then I looked. Missouri didn't elect, Kansas City didn't elect that motherfucker. St. Louis didn't elect that motherfucker. It was all the little itty bitty small ass towns in the middle of Missouri. So I'm like, so let me make sure I understand this correctly. He said something that made you want to put this motherfucker in the U.S. Senate, but he don't even go to this school, meaning he has a fucking house in Virginia. Bitch, why are you even running here? And that's why I hope Lucas Kuntz beats his ass, but I have no faith in Missouri because Kansas City and St. Louis are going to elect Lucas Kuntz. The rest of the state is going to listen to Josh Hawley's punk ass, and he might win again. Why? It like think about it. Look how many people have wrote off Texas. Texas just wrote it off. It will never go blue. It might one day get purple, but not anytime soon. They have just completely wrote the whole fucking state off. Now, Houston, Dallas, San Antonio, all these big cities in that state are out there fighting their ass off to move Texas forward. Who's holding them back? The same jackasses that think Democrats want your fucking pistol. So, and jackass loses. We're supposed to take these people back? No. Fuck no. And again, name them and shame them. They're fighting their ass off for Pennsylvania. They're fighting their ass off for Pennsylvania because if Harris wins Pennsylvania, she's pretty much got the election, right?
Mhm.
Why is this close?
It shouldn't be.
Pittsburgh and
Why
Philadelphia.
is anything this close?
Like, dog, you ain't.
It's
It
insane.
literally should not
You
be this
know-
close.
It really shouldn't. Like, Pittsburgh and Philadelphia are not voting for the orange motherfucker. It's not happening. It's not happening. That's why I said it's a counterbalance. Because I just like I said about black women and white women. Black women saved the democracy that white women tied to the train tracks and almost got the bitch hit by a train anyway. These cities that these people hate so fucking much are the ones that are saving the rest of the state. But the rest of the state's like, I'm going to go play in traffic at night in dark clothing, boogie, boogie, boogie. And then when an 18-wheeler almost knocks their ass the fuck off, why did it almost hit me? Bitch, probably because you were in the middle of the dark, wearing the blackest clothing you could get your fucking hands on, dancing an Irish jig. Bitch, you almost died. Like, I don't want to go back. And it's
Nobody,
not for me.
nobody on our side wants to go back.
It's like I don't want to go back. I'm 52.
That's called progress.
This is not my. I'm fighting for a generation. I'm fighting for a world and a country that my grandkids will benefit from. I don't give a fuck. Listen, my mom and daddy tried to fight for me, and this is what I got. You know what I mean? Like they, you know what I mean? This is what they gave me. It's like, hey, we tried, man. We voted every election, and it just,
Yeah.
you can't send back the tide of fucko. So I'm fighting for my grandkids, but I don't want to. I'm not taking. If let's say I do help move progress forward, so my grandkids will have at least 4 years of a foundation that might help them later on, and it might only be 2 because the Republicans are going to do whatever the fuck they can come 2026 to any gains that Kamala Harris makes. They're going to try to reverse them, and they'll do the same. I described a political ad for a Republican to a T. You need you need a pickup truck. Can't be a brand new one. Got to be some old rusty one with a Labrador Retriever in the back. Right? You need a cowboy hat. Doesn't matter if it's brand new. You got to get a cowboy hat. Right? The tightest jeans you can get your fucking hands on. You want jeans so tight that you castrate yourself. Jeans so tight that you can see veins in. Okay.
Oh, there's an idea.
You gotta have shit kicker boots or work boots. Right? You gotta find a farm. It doesn't even matter if it's in your fucking state. Find a goddamn farm. Find a farm, right? It has to be a farm owned by white people. It can't be like a black farmer coming out of the goddamn, because ain't nobody gonna listen to you. So find a white family with the toe-headed, big-headed kids you can possibly find. They too have a dog, so that you and their dog and your Labrador Retriever can fight, but you separate them. Pick up a pistol of some kind, a weapon of some kind. Grab a Bible and make sure you're standing at their front door that has the biggest American flag you can put on television legally. And then you just say, I'm going to protect your freedoms and liberties. What the fuck does that mean? Who the fuck cares? All they heard was freedom and liberty from a guy with the tightest jeans known to mankind, castration level jeans, shit kicker boots, a cowboy hat. You ain't even got to wear a shirt. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Make sure it's a Carhartt jacket. Carhartt. Don't wear Wolverine. Fuck you. Carhartt with some gloves.
Because like 2 years ago they were on Carhartt because of the vaccine mandate.
Yeah,
and now they've forgot because the
they're
typical
like gold.
the typical attention span of a conservative is about a year and a half or so.
Yeah, so
Like Kid Rock drinking a Bud Light in a picture 2 months after he shot up a bunch.
Fucking dumbass.
Right.
But you make sure you tell them, you look in the camera holding on to that pistol. I don't know how the fuck you gonna hold the pistol and the Bible at the same time. Maybe you'll do this, you'll double fist it, whatever. And you got to make sure you say, I'm here to make sure that I protect your freedoms and liberties as Americans. Translation, you don't know what the fuck I mean, and I know you don't know what the fuck I mean. I'm just saying catchphrases to keep your ass sitting perfectly still. Notice the get up, the jeans really hurt my soul. Like they're right now currently squeezing my lower intestines, and shit is pouring out of my ass. But notice how tight the jeans and the work boots are. Freedom, liberty, Jesus, guns, Republican, vote for me. And that
America.
I'm for him.
I was gonna say you could
America.
pepper in America like every other one. America, Jesus, America.
like
Say, God
like,
bless the
and-
USA. You know, shit like that.
to make an ad to get leftists and liberals is a little bit different. That's when the props come in. You got to have yourself a black person. If you can get a black woman, great. If you can get a black trans woman, oh my God, it's a trifecta. We ain't even got to search anymore. You
No,
gotta,
they don't want to. They don't want to mention the trans people. Even Kamala's hesitant about that.
yeah, you
'Cause
got to
She
make
knows it.
sure-
She knows it's going to get her bad numbers.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're looking at the camera and you say, as a trans black non-binary woman who owns my own business and is smarter than everybody, I want to vote for, and then you put a bunch of other things in there. You put, black kids eating free lunch. You gotta put like a migrant working in a field and you're voting for them. You gotta vote for somebody holding on to an LGBTQIA plus flag. They don't even got to be gay. They can just walk around with it like, ooh, I found a flag.
Somebody getting health care.
Yeah, you got to show somebody. You got to show a little kid, preferably a little black kid in the inner city, shot. Like that could be saline. The kid might have just had like a sty in their eye, and the only way to get it out is like give them a shot, whatever. But it's a lot more complicated because there's a lot more people to talk to. With Republicans, it's simple. If you can. You can't show a person smoking cigarettes. That's the only reason a pack of Marlboro Reds is not rolled up in the sleeve of this candidate for something. But if we could smoke the Marlboro Reds, the Marlboro Red 100s would be flowing. You got to show some cowboys. You got to fucking show some cowboys.
In my experience, all the
Simplicity
guys.
of this shit.
In my experience, 100s for the girls though. Guys smoked Kings or shorts.
You ain't lying. But like the
True.
simplicity of the Republican mind is what pisses me off so fucking bad. These people are the simplest motherfuckers on the planet. And we're not even talking, they were simple before Trump showed up. Limited government, strong on defense, free market capitalism. Like, okay, you want to flesh those fucking things out? Well, limited government means we want to keep government out of our pockets and out of our boardrooms, and we got to keep it. Okay, all right, fine. Well, strong on defense. What do you mean? We need to spend the maximum amount of money on the defense. Well, that's kind of weird. Are we gonna feed anybody while we're defending this starving ass fucking empire? Well, no. Okay, free market capitalism. What does that mean? Well, we let the markets tell us what we can do. All right, that seems simplistic, but it's something you can argue on. These dumb bastards have reduced all of that shit to, I don't like the gays and the trans people playing basketball with my little 4-year-old Ashley. This trans woman dunked on her like LeBron James. Like, bitch, what the fuck are you talking about? I don't like the black inner city, the guns and the gangs. Where do you live at? I live in rural America. Why are you worried about Crips and Bloods in Cedar Rapids, Iowa? Somebody coming in to kill you? The cartels is coming for me. The cartels don't even know who the fuck you are. Do you owe the cartels money? No. Then why are you even fucking worried about them?
Yeah.
You know, I don't like the fact that women can get them abortions.
Abortions.
For the last...
Them
I
abortions.
know, it won't be, I
Abortions.
know it won't be the last time, but I have to keep explaining this. It is too expensive to have an abortion. It is expensive. Okay? The prices I've seen on abortions rival a car payment. Ain't nobody trying to who breaking bread every weekend because they jumped on a dick or two. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. Oh my God, girl, I went out Saturday and had all the sex. I think I'm pregnant. I'm gonna go down to the abortion clinic. Going down to the abortion clinic. Going down. I want an abortion, please. It's my 10th one. Punch my card so I can get me a free latte at Starbucks. Shut the fuck up. Shut the entire fuck. You sound stupid. The fuck is wrong with you? Your dumb ass. But we're arguing. Hold on. The four of us know how expensive it is for an abortion. Why are we arguing with people that don't? Anybody want to answer that? Why are we arguing with people that don't know how expensive it is to abort a fetus?
Why
You-
are we arguing with people who can't physically get an abortion
I-
over why women can't get an abortion?
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. I was born blessed. That's all the fuck you need to know. But the one thing I know for a goddamn fact is not down there is a uterus. Or
You sure?
I
listen,
said this the
I
other
have
day in
looked
my
many
TikTok
times.
post. Their
You
whole
sure about
goal,
that?
I've said this so many times.
You sure about that?
It's a pro-white movement. It's not a pro-life movement.
It
They
isn't.
only care about people who can give birth to and raise more white men because
I-
they're on the cusp of losing all their power.
Hey, a white
terrified.
gentleman said that. So when y'all get ready to send hate mail to GCPR at Ghost Claw PROD at gmail.com, make sure you address it to Gretchen because I ain't the one that said that. The people will go, you just hate white people, Thomas. You're racist. So fuck out of here. We are arguing with people that seem to believe that there are little boys that are going home and they're saying, I suck at football. I can't play football. I know I'll turn into a trans girl so I can play soccer with the girl. Who's doing that? Who the fuck's doing that?
Not a
Who
goddamn
the
person.
fuck is doing that? And they have a presidential candidate that literally, in front of human beings, he said this in front of people with ears. Okay? He said this in front of people with eyes. He said this in front of cameras with microphones. This man said that they are sending their fucking kids to school. And in some mad one-day fucking surgery, they're turning little boys into little girls and sending them home. Why is this man running for president? If I made a TikTok video and I said that my dogs are somehow trying to turn my daughter into my son by going in the backyard, creating a penis out of dirt, and they're surgically implanting it on her so that she's no longer Asia, she's just A, and now she's a little boy. If I said that, my TikTok account would be banned so fucking fast, and it would be banned by my friends. The three people hosting this show with me would go, it's time to get Thomas off of TikTok.
It's time to get Thomas to shut him down, period.
We gotta shut
It's time
him
to
It's
cancel
like a
Thomas.
Thomas said you're at an
You gotta-
8. I need you down to a 2. Okay?
7.5 would be an improvement.
Like a
Hi, Pine Oaks
7.75.
Retirement. Pine Oaks
Listen.
Retirement. I'd like to have a conversation with you about a friend I'm very concerned about.
Hey, like,
Right?
the Villains Guild would escort me to an insane asylum. I would have
Yeah.
to worry about Tiger Bomb, Dave DeViking, and Joe Berserk coming after me, pinning me down while Gretchen, Victoria, and Kel make a fucking phone call to get me locked up. Then Mick the Barbie Slayer and the petty auntie would be on the phone with my wife, showing her what I said and saying, this is for his own good, Mrs. McCormick. He has to go. And yet, a fucking presidential candidate said this shit. Which added on to him saying that women are having birth in the 9th month. What the fuck, bitch? It's called a birth. If a baby is taken out of your body in the 9th month, it's called birth. How
if you
is
kill
this
it, it's
man
murder.
still running for president?
And if you kill it, it's murder. And we're apparently doing that too.
There
Yeah.
was two. I will never forget this. I want these two old people to be shamed. I want them to go to wherever they buy food from, and people look at them and go, so, you took your monkey ass in front of a camera and microphone and you said that somewhere in California they're having abortions up to 18 years old. Bitch, you can't buy nothing here. You can't buy tofu here.
Your money is no good here because you are not invited here.
No, because the money is attached to the dumbest group of people I've ever met. Bitch, your money might be stupid and it might affect me. I need you to get the fuck out of my.
Might be stupid.
So look,
They said that.
I can't
I
even
don't-
touch it. I can't
say,
even
look,
touch
I don't
it.
need
that
your
out
dumb ass
loud.
on. I don't need the dumb assedness on me. All right.
They said that.
No,
out
it's not worth
loud.
it. It's not worth the risk. It's not worth the risk.
So where's some gloves at so I can handle this money?
They said
Always.
out.
So
I
I'm not absorbing the dumb ass through my skin.
That shit is fentanyl level dumb.
Not getting.
They said that. And they were
I'm not
just
getting
proud
it
of
through
But
dumb
why are you
Moses.
shocked that they say it out loud? Because I've said
I shocked.
we've all agreed there are no quiet parts anymore.
I am not shocked.
There are
Mhm.
No
I'm
quiet
just
parts.
shocked that there was not an escort to a facility for both of them after that. Like the cameraman, while filming that, should have just been on the phone going, "Grandma and Grandpa tripping. We need you to come to this Like there should be a way to ping that level of stupid so that these people don't get in their car. They go to a home, like where they can just be out in the field, spreading it to each other. Don't bring that shit to us. Don't bring that shit to us. Don't do that. Don't say.
You asked the
Well,
question.
you just
Jeff
all
Pierce
up.
said it Jeff Pierce said it best in the damn YouTube chat. Get your mans.
Get your man.
Your
Get your mans.
Get your mans over here. What the fuck?
You asked earlier though, what comes after? You know what I want to come after? Stop celebrating politicians like they're sports heroes.
I've been saying this.
Please. But
I've
I
been saying
think
this since Clinton.
that's a product of both the media, because the media does, like Fox, you know, they get off camera and go, this is all bullshit. You know that, right? But they make the ratings for it.
Somebody told
Mm-hmm.
me that they worked with a person that worked in the company that Rush Limbaugh worked for, and they said it. Rush don't believe none of that shit. Rush Limbaugh
No.
never believed any of the bullshit he said on the microphone. But
And we're right in the middle of this like influencer and fangirl era where anybody with an internet connection can get a little bit of a following, and then people just
Yeah,
millennials
absolutely.
and Gen Z are just like, oh, we love everything about you. Like, stop wearing a fucking presidential candidate's jersey for Christ's sake.
listen,
He's running for office. He's your employee. He's not fucking.
nobody has
sports guy.
ever gone to a Cowboys game wearing a Jerry Jones jersey. Because number one, they don't exist, and number two, who in the fuck is going to root for the owner of the goddamn team? Ooh, Jerry, we need you to get one more yard. Who the fuck? Listen, politicians are our employees. I've been trying to empower people for 4 years saying this. I was saying this during Clinton's years. When George W. Bush came on the scene, people were like, I really like that Bush guy. He's the sort of guy I can have a beer with. Let me explain something to y'all. I've been drunk with a lot of people. I have been fucked up with some of the best. I have drank myself under a table, fucking with some of the best drinkers on the face of the earth. I don't want none of them with the nuclear codes. Especially after I seen how they got drunk and what they got drunk on. No, bitch, you can't. I love y'all. Hey, y'all know, if y'all are watching or listening to the show, y'all know I love y'all. I will always fight for y'all. Y'all are my family, but goddamn it, I don't want y'all with the nuclear codes, and you don't want me with the fucking nuclear codes. Y'all seen how I got down. Y'all seen how y'all get down. No, bitch, I don't want absolutely the fuck.
What's this button do?
Like,
It's like
Right.
it's putting Stimpy in the room with the red button and saying, "I gotta go now. Whatever you do, don't push it."
It's like
Right?
He gonna push it. He gonna push it.
He gonna push that
politicians
button.
are our
It's
employees.
getting pushed.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't
Pushed.
Mhm.
You goddamn right it is.
You know,
I don't wanna have-
that's the first thing that's going to happen. That button's
What
going
that
to
do,
get pushed.
Poop? I don't
Right?
wanna have a beer
Exactly.
with these people. I don't want to have a blunt with these people. I don't want to be in an orgy with these motherfuckers. I want you to go do the job I hired you to do. Okay? They're politicians. They are not celebrities. They're not superstars. They're fucking politicians. And when one stands in your fucking face, you need to be asking yourself, he's giving me his resume. Am I going to hire him? That's why when I just described the Republican ad, that was I don't have a resume, but I have trick questions and you're going to like them. No, bitch, you can't attract me with what I like. If a politician is in a comic book shop buying an armful of comic books that he does not intend to read, bitch, I ain't voting for you. Hi, you know, I'm running for I'm running for Congress, and I love Batman, I love Iron Man, I'm a big fan of Wolverine. The fuck you are, ho. No, you're not. If you don't put them goddamn books down and bring your stupid ass over here and tell me what the fuck you gonna do with my goddamn money, sit your dumb ass down. We need to start saying that to them. Stop letting these people hit us with in the fields. We've got we have had for over 8 years fact-based people versus the irritable bowel syndrome crowd. I feel. Fuck your feels. And these people are attracting other motherfuckers' feels. I feel like the Mexicans gonna take my job. If a motherfucker can go through a 10-foot high wall, the motherfucking desert, cold as shit at night, hot as fuck during the day. There's rattlesnakes, scorpion snakes. There is goddamn tarantulas. There are people out there that want to murder them. There ain't no water, ain't no Waffle House, nothing. And they can show up in your fucking town. And within a day, they can steal your job. Bitch, you was a shit-ass employee, and you need to be honest with you. Your boss was just looking for a reason to get rid of you.
If you truly believe that illegal immigrants are coming over to take your job, I got news for you. AI is going to take your job before an illegal immigrant is ever going to.
Bro,
Guarantee
Pretty much.
you.
If an illegal immigrant can take your fucking job, you ain't shit at work. What? Can we not say that? Are we not allowed to say that? In my entire military career, I never once got up going to PTs like, oh my God, an immigrant's gonna come in and steal my supply room. The fuck? What? Bitch, I'll do my job. What the fuck? If you're doing your job correctly, you do not have to worry about some guy who literally, his clothes is tattered. He got scorpion bites and snake bites and shit that he done sucked all the shit out of. One of his legs is swole up because he got scorpion and snake venom in it. But he shows up, can't even speak English, and the boss goes, hey, do you want Lou's job? See.
It's not
Lou,
the jobs.
You're fired.
It's
I'm going to
not the
hire Miguel.
jobs.
Get the fuck out of here.
It's not the jobs that white people are really worried about losing. It's their majority status in this population.
Isn't that obvious? Did you
Yeah. No, it's not a new idea, but I think it needs to be said more.
Hey,
Yeah, definitely.
I
I
wanna say-
definitely agree on that one.
It's
What's wrong with that?
white people do not want to.
Do we treat them differently or something?
No, I'm just being
Yeah,
honest.
it's almost
White
like
people-
it's almost like we do.
White people do not want to fuck other white people. This ain't our fault. We ain't got nothing to do with this. White people are looking at each other going, I can't. If he gets on top of me one more fucking time, it's gonna be the burning bed in this bitch. Like, he's gonna get on top of me
Again?
and try to mount. And I promise you, I'm gonna light this bed on fire. White people, the reason white people are in the situation y'all in right now, thinking that y'all about to be a minority, is because the white birth rate is going down. Why is the white birth rate going down? Well, number one, nobody wants to have kids in this world.
Shitty
And
world.
Too
number
expensive.
two, it's too fucking expensive. I got a 20-year-old daughter. Ask my wife what happened yesterday. My daughter went on her fucking period. She's 20 years old with autism. My wife had to go buy a whole bunch of new shit because my daughter bled through every fucking thing. My daughter, that's her stepdaughter. That's my actual daughter. My wife's like, what more? What? Hell, we love our grandkids because we can love them and go, oh, your mama over there. And just be honest. White people do not want to fuck other white people. White women are not cracking their legs for some of you white men. I'm sorry, y'all. Listen, I'm just trying to be honest with you. I've seen some of y'all videos. If Date Right Stuff has a wife, I need to talk to her. I need if the Date Right Stuff guy has a
No,
woman
he doesn't.
with him, I need to
Look here,
speak
man.
to her. I'm gonna ask her pertinent questions like, have
No,
you
he-
ever seen?
You know he doesn't,
He's
man.
he's on his site. Date right stuff.
I so I gotta ask her a question. Like, hi, my name's Ashley, and I'm dating the date right.
But he's also on TikTok DMs.
Listen, hold on. Mr. I'm a Lambro guy. If he has
Tony Barlow.
if he has a
that
woman,
guy.
I need to meet her.
Oh
Like,
no, I don't
You
think
go
he
to
does.
bed with him. You go to bed with him intentionally. Like, you make the conscious decision every fucking night to brush your teeth, wash your face, wash your ass, and go to bed with that idiot. I'm a liberal guy. Of course I can't spell. You say this.
The man whose bullshit is so thick, even his bottom jaw is trying to get away from
You know
him.
what I'm saying?
Right?
Like, you literally look at him, and it's like when people say, "Hey, yo, this your man's," you say yes. The fuck? Hi, my name's Kristen, and I'm dating John McAtee, the date right stuff guy. Hey, come here. You've never had an orgasm, have you? You've never. Like I want to meet Ben Shapiro's wife at a cocktail bar. I don't want to sleep with her. I just want to get her drunk enough to say that her husband is out there saying that bullshit and she's not happy. I don't want to sleep with that woman. I just want to talk to her. I will buy drinks for her until she stops drinking. Whatever you want, Miss Shapiro. Hey, come over here. What are you drinking? I'll have apple martinis all night. Say no more, fam. All the apple martinis. Bring a tray of these motherfuckers. Just and for no other reason other than to ask her questions like, so you were the one that told Ben that a woman getting wet is a disease?
No,
Actually, that's not really what I
They
said.
Right Stuff guy and Whiny Lug guy have never made a woman get to Splash Mountain.
No.
Never. Like,
Not never. Never.
They are
I look
poster men for vaginal dryness.
I look at people like the older millennium, I'm like,
Yes.
You're not a virgin? You're still, somebody gave you some? Like, somebody looked at you and said, yes, mount me, stallion man. Like, what the fuck?
Hey, you paid for it, didn't you?
Come on, man. Come on. White people do not want to sleep with other white people because white people are tired of white people's shit. I'm not being offensive. This is not a race thing. White people are tired of white people's shit. They are.
We're still unsubscribed. Still unsubscribed.
Still.
I told y'all this. We told y'all last week we have unsubscribed from whiteness. At least until
Still,
maybe Thursday.
my trial period ran out, so
I'm not paying. Listen, I'm not renewing the subscription. I don't know. Now, I gotta wait till after this fucking election. I might, but like, white people don't like other white people, and they
Not
know
right now.
the whole idea of being a minority scares some white people, and other white people are like, I don't give a fuck. Maybe we do need to be, but it's like there are white people that think there's gonna be retribution. They think
Oh,
the gays,
yes.
the blacks, Mexicans, the Jews, the women, the natives, the Spanish speakers, they think all of us are going to be like, it's time to kill Whitey. Buddy, thinking like that? My wife is whiter than snow. She don't even want to claim y'all. She really don't want to claim. Listen. My wife's like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. White people are done with other white people's shit.
I realize that there's going to be a period where some of you may die, but I hope I make it through at least a couple rounds here.
Like a child, like who would want to create a white child in this society? Who in the fuck with if Andrew Tate is somebody your child is thinking about listening to, you don't want to bring. Andrew Tate could sell condoms.
Why?
What?
He could. Andrew Tate could sell.
Why would he need to? He's an automatic turnoff.
Right.
That's exactly my point. That is
Yes, I
completely
got it.
useless.
It's like, I mean,
Completely useless product.
white women would see.
like seeing him sell it,
Andrew
you
Tate
just
could
look and
go-
you're just like, I'm good.
White
Ah.
women,
Unless you
Nah.
package the condoms with the baby oil they use it with.
No, I can see the commercial. This is Andrew Tate. He's a misogynistic human being. He talks about women like they're property, and he does not believe in the idea of women no time. If you don't want to bring a Andrew Tate into the world, wear Trojan Magnums. I'm just saying, if a white woman sees that Andrew Tate is one of the people that you watch on your YouTube channel, she will buy Plan B in bulk. She will wear out your local CVS buying 3 to 4 things of Plan B a week. Them bitches is $50 a pop. She gonna make she gonna have Plan B like she takes vitamins. Oh shit! I had sex with that motherfucker last night.
He said, "Oh God."
Time for the Plan B, bitch. Come on, man. Like, meanwhile, us marginalized community, we fucking nuts. We got poverty and stress. All we got is sex. Man, I could die on this trip to the 7-Eleven. Can I get that ass before I go? Ain't nobody.
Right?
I could die on the way to Piggly Wiggly. You try to fuck?
Our shit, listen,
See, look
when
at-
it comes to black people, our fucking lives consist of a sexy R&B song.
It's like I could catch a bullet on the way to Target. How about you? You know?
Bend it over.
How about you know?
Bust,
Yeah,
yeah,
no.
bust it down for a real baby. Like, bust it down for real daddy. Like, we're not playing. We fucking. There's a good fucking possibility I could die driving my dumb ass around the corner to McDonald's because a cop had a bad day. You got there, I'm trying to get laid. And that's what we do. Hey, girl, I'm going to go around to Walmart. There's a chance I might
How
die.
you doing?
Why didn't you give me that?
How
He said, "Hey, how you doing, girl? You know,
Hey, girl.
I'm about to."
We're looking at women in the
Horrible.
face going, hey,
Horrible.
it's rough out there for us brothers. So,
Say, you know, it's hard out there.
Kirkland
corner
and-
So you know, how about
Walmart, I
how
might
about
not make it.
you know, we go around the corner here and you know.
Let me get that ass. Like, we're not playing with you. Spanish speaking people are like, I can be deported. Let me get that ass. Like, they're not fucking around.
Yeah, I could be
Meanwhile,
deported
Well,
in
I guess
five.
they are fucking around.
Listen,
Well,
white people
yeah.
looking at other white people going, God damn, here he yeah. Fuck. Look, he's touching his pajamas. Fuck.
It's like, oh my God.
And that's why a lot of y'all are all in trans people's fucking DMs. They're not fucking with you either. Okay, just for shits and giggles. If you have to send a DM, you've hit desperation row, and you're fucking with the wrong people because they're not fucking with. They go, oh hell no, I've seen his content. Nope. You will not MAGA me, motherfucker. You just the fuck want that? Who in their right mind would sign up for that? Who the fuck would sign up for a motherfucker that has a Trump trans stamp? Ain't no
Andrew Taint.
thank you, Andrew Taint. I Taint see my way fucking you. That's what the fuck wrong. What's going on, Taint? Taint what? I Taint see my way fucking you.
No.
Taint nothing happening.
Ain't not, but
Taint nothing going on right now.
these people are out here worried about some fictional fucking shit that ain't gonna happen. It's not. If white people become a minority, it's just gonna be like a regular Monday. That's it. Ain't nobody trying to get retribution against y'all motherfuckers. I just want to go to work without it. I just want to be able to fuck going to work. I just want to go to the VA without worrying about getting popped. That's what I want. Can I just go to the VA and not fit the description of anything? Anything? Like, I don't fit the description for nothing. You know what I mean? I just want that. And not just for me. I want it for the whole fucking community. Everybody to look like me, I want them to be able to go to Walmart and play with their balls on the way there and not be unalive.
I have a friend that said the same thing, and he's a black guy. He said, they were so worried, white people, about us caring about them, but if you stopped killing us, we wouldn't.
I mean, like,
makes sense. I mean, 1 + 1 is
they're
2.
They don't care though. And they're going, not even the sexual part of it. Poor white people still exist. Y'all do understand that, right? Voting for people who promise not to take Grandpappy's weapon from you is not saving the fact that you ain't got a house to wrap Grandpappy's weapon around. Your ass is living in some dilapidated shit that you found on Craigslist.
But it's the Democrats that did it. It's Democrats' fault.
Yeah, the Democrats did it.
So it's
Right.
the liberals.
Those
It's the
nasty
liberals.
liberals, those disgusting liberals is the reason I'm living in this small trailer.
It's
No, it's
them.
not.
It's them damn
Stupid
dirty
libs.
leftists.
Stupid ass.
They
Them
stupid.
don't
damn
even call us
dirty.
left. They don't call us leftists, but they call us libs. We're all just libs.
As if
Stand
Or-
up libs.
Or that are commies.
I-
Of course.
that one
Commies and
was never made
fascists and same things.
that one never made any sense to me. That never commies. You don't even know what some of y'all can't say Kamala, but you can call me a commie if you don't shut your dumb ass up. Commie. Again,
Give me a definition of
Yeah.
communism.
cannot let these people back.
Yeah.
I'm
I was called a commie.
I wish a motherfucker would.
Did you
Well,
see
you call it
Kamala on
communist-
Saturday? Did you see
communists all the
Kamala?
time.
Did you see Kamala on Saturday Night Live this week?
Yes.
I saw a clip
They were
of it.
doing
I
that
didn't see
skit
the.
about her name. They're like, keep Kamala and carry Onala. We don't want no more drama.
Right.
Maya Rudolph is a goddamn national treasure, and I will hear no slander against that woman.
Oh,
Maya
Maya Rudolph is
Nothing bad to
amazing.
say at all. Got nothing
Treasure.
bad to say.
I don't know how the fuck
Hell
she
yeah.
I don't know how the fuck she does it, and it's scary how good she is.
Oh, she's
Good
amazing.
Mother,
Yeah.
she is fucking amazing. Like, goddamn, woman, jeez. Like, enough. Like, is there anything you can't do? Like, damn, Maya, come on, you're gonna be able to do me one day. Like, the fuck? But I don't want these people back. I don't want them to come back. I don't want their opinions to come back. I want to shame their ass. Listen, there was a guy.
If we're not going back, then that includes
We-
them.
Listen,
Right.
We've got to get rid of them first, though. That's my big problem. I can't see past Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever the results are.
I know. And
Right now, I can't.
Well,
Mhm.
as well you can. I personally, I have confidence.
Tunnel vision.
I have confidence. 81 million motherfuckers rejected this fat bastard the first time. When he went up against somebody who Joe Biden wasn't the greatest, I ain't gonna sit there and lie, and he was old, and he was another white man. Not gonna sit there in front. But 81 million people said, we good. We can't. No, we would like to trade in this.
Said
this-
we like to
this-
trade in one old white man for
Or
another
sherbet
old
bottle.
white man.
Look, this bottle
I'm sorry.
of Baby Earl that's filled with orange fucking sherbet ice cream. We got to get him the fuck up out. 81 million people. If 81 million people do that again, we ain't got this shit to worry about. But it's like, come on, man. Like the only reason I say what I say about these people coming back is because MAGA's not going to die overnight. This bitch is going to be a slow death.
Mm-hmm.
And unfortunately, in that slow death, there's going to be some shit.
Oh, it's going to start on the
Could
night
be-
of the election.
Oh,
when
yeah.
Donald Trump declares victory and complains
that
about
motherfucker-
voter fraud.
And that motherfucker can't wait to declare victory. Like he's already
Oh, look
already
here.
called
George
for,
We
like,
already know he's
yeah,
gonna.
like,
We already know he's gonna
George was
declare.
saying,
Yeah.
George was saying in the YouTube chat earlier that like Lord Trump was saying something like already got 80 some lawsuits prepped and ready to go.
Yeah.
who
81. 81. Yeah.
listen, who the fuck sues their way to a victory that don't nobody want? Who the fuck does this? Like if
George
you
Bush,
80,
George W.
Yeah.
Bush.
but see,
W.
it was
George
one.
W.
It was one, and that shit went straight to the Supreme Court. One. This
Mhm.
motherfucker says we got 80 fucking lawsuits already ready. Let me ask you a question. Has anybody ever overdone some shit for some shit that they thought they was gonna win? The fuck? If you got 80 lawsuits prepped, bitch, you know don't nobody want you. Like it's not us, it's you. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
So listen,
relationship
man.
ain't
All I
working
can say is this: I there's movies that has been made of some elaborate schemes that people have done to stay out of jail and not go to jail.
Oh,
But god damn, going
You
for
gotta
the
be-
presidency,
Oh, this tops that. This
Wait.
is Olympic level.
Right?
Listen, Laura claimed there's 81 states in the USA. She said they have lawsuits in 81 states. Bitch,
God
Yeah.
damn.
hold on. You got lawsuits in
In 81
Okay, so
states.
that's what it
Yeah,
was.
that was on the GCPR page.
8?
It's like these people
Yeah.
want to defund. These people want to eliminate the
Department of Education. Yeah.
Yeah,
And
that makes sense.
and to understand what it is at stake, because we almost got to get off this fucking show, but to understand what's at stake, ladies and gentlemen, picture this. You have a little towhead white boy named Derek, or I guess it would be Rex or some shit, whatever. And Rex goes to school and learns writing, arithmetic. He learns history, and the history is the true and honest history, so that he's able to articulate the shit later on in the rest of the world. As opposed to Rex not going to school at all. He's barefoot constantly. He's been homeschooled, and he believes that Jesus Christ gave us the Constitution after shooting some evil Negro with a weapon. I don't know why Jesus would have had that weapon and what caliber or whatever. And then once he brought down the Constitution, George Washington, Abraham Lincoln, and Donald Trump all signed it. And now we say the pledge of allegiance to Donald Trump because he's the smartest person that's ever lived. That, ladies and gentlemen, is what happens if you have a Department of Education and no Department of Education. I'm not going back. I'm not going back. And I'm not accepting these people when they lose. I'm not. Call me a curmudgeon, call me an asshole, call me whatever you want to. But fuck these people. Fuck them in their fucking face with not eyebrows. Fuck them in their fucking face with a stiff jank covered in fuck off sauce. Not even fuck you, fuck off sauce. Until your fucking face your shit look like Robert Patrick in Terminator 2. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm not accepting these fucking people back. If you stood on that MAGA train, bitch, ride that motherfucker right off the cliff. And while you're going down on the cliff, I will be playing Missing You from Set It Off. I'll be missing you going down. Don't accept these people back. Don't. If there's anything, don't accept these people back. They're going to lose. But don't let them, oh, no hard feelings. Hey, can we be friends? Fuck you. I got a female friend who I love to death. I've known her for damn near 20 years. She is MAGA, and I will never speak to her again. Still follow her on Facebook. She still follows me on Facebook. But I have not had a conversation with that woman since she put that bullshit on. She goes on Facebook and puts some of the stupidest fucking shit I've ever seen in my entire adult life on Facebook, and I just look at it and go, yep, you will never hear my voice again. Never. Fuck them. And everybody on this panel, y'all all have a friend or a person that you know that is on that bullshit. Ask yourself, do you want them back?
No, they're gone. Gone for good.
Nah.
Want to hang out? Want to have a sandwich? Want to patch things? Fuck no.
Nah.
You want to see their ass walk away from you.
C'est la vie, mon ami.
To every MAGA or Republican that's out there saying shit like, you're really going to ruin relationships, lose whole relationships over that? Yes, motherfucker. Yes.
Yes.
Right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You goddamn right. Yes.
The relationship was ruined when you chose the way you did.
Fuck you. I
I mean,
you didn't choose me, so fuck off.
Fuck
Yeah.
off.
right? Exactly. I mean, you
Bye. I
said
got
the people
nothing.
look. It's like, look here, man. The people that you support want to
Yes,
see
human
me
rights
want
are
to
not
see me in
options.
chains. So
Fuck 'em.
I'm good. I'm good.
This is-
I don't.
this- this-
I'm good.
Yeah. This is the most salient thing, and it comes from Randall over in the Facebook chat. He said, I cut off one of my sisters 4 years ago. Gone. Randall is in his 70s. That was one of his sisters. And he said, I got to go. I got to go. I
Yeah.
need you to put distance between us. Because you put distance in there by the motherfucker you support. So, while Gretchen is, you know, very pensive, I'm not. I'm not, because win or lose, well, win or lose is the big thing. But I don't think we're going to lose. I think we're going to win. But I'm telling you right now, you motherfuckers can't come back. Y'all can't. I'm writing off that little 30 to 35% of Republicans, not even Americans, Republicans. You are done. If I find out your ass was MAGA, fuck you. I got nothing. I got a cold ass block of ice where my heart used to be for these motherfuckers. I don't care. I'm sorry. Y'all have shown, fuck 4 years. Y'all have shown me in 8 years that you cannot be trusted with democracy. You cannot be trusted to defend the Constitution. You cannot be trusted to look out for your fellow man. You are anti-American as they fucking come, and you would sell us out just to keep a motherfucker that's trying not to go to prison out of prison. You were electing this son bitch simply because he doesn't want to go to jail, because they ain't got enough bronzer or leather
in cell block D.
In cell block D. He is only running
Right.
just to keep his ass out of jail. And you're willing to fuck up the entirety of American democracy just because you want to feel better? Fuck you. Cold ass heart. Cold ass heart. If you ever rocked a MAGA hat, you better not bring your ass out there with a GoFundMe because you got sick. You ain't gonna like what I leave. I'm gonna donate some food stamps. Not an EBT card, some actual fucking food stamps. I'm going to buy them from Temu, and I'm going to send them to you.
All I have is thoughts and prayers.
They tots and shares. You ain't even getting the correct pronunciation of this shit. You getting tots and shares. You getting tater tots and bears. You getting.
All I have is
rotten
tots and
hairs.
pears.
I don't give a fuck. You ain't even getting that. You ain't even getting that, man. We're not. I want y'all to understand. We cannot go back politically or as a society. We can't. So I hope y'all got final thoughts, because mine's is very simple, but I'll go with Gambit and we'll go around. Gambit, final thoughts, man.
Just pure and simple. If you haven't gotten out to vote yet, get out there. If I can do it, you can do it. I hope everybody gets out as quickly as possible and as painlessly as possible. With that, I'll yield back for the rest of the time.
All right, Gretchen, final thoughts.
I would say the same thing I said on Peak Trans last week: is watch your mental health. I'm not as optimistic as you are. I want to be. I'm hopeful, but I'm also going to be the one that not going to be the one that wakes up and is just, dang, it really was putting my heart into it and it didn't work out. That would just be too much. But anybody, if you need a contingency plan, have one. And yeah, we can't go back. We can't, because there's no going back. It either ends here or it goes forward. That's the way I see it.
It works.
But take care of yourselves, because that, again, the mental strain, it's probably affecting a lot of you more than you think it is. It certainly is me. Yeah. And I yield back.
All right. Angry, final thoughts.
Well, just reiterating everything what's been going around, get out and vote. If you haven't already voted, get out and vote on the 5th. That's what I'm planning on doing. I haven't voted yet. I'm going on the 5th.
It's trash day, everybody.
So be safe.
Trash day. It's trash out.
Be safe, when you're out there. Relative where I'm at, where I go vote, is relatively safe. So I'm confident that there's nothing that's going to happen to me. But my situation is different from a lot of other people. So be safe, be aware, go vote. I ain't going in chains. Thomas ain't going in chains. We ain't going in chains. That shit ain't happening. So I've cut people out of my life because if they supported that man. I have no problem with cutting everybody out of my life. If they end up telling me and say, yeah, when I vote for, I will cut you out of my life quick.
Fuck out of here, man.
So, again, go vote. Go vote. Go vote. That's all I got.
All right, I'll make it short and sweet. November 5th is Tuesday. It is Judgment Day for America. It's Judgment Day for democracy. Whether you want to believe it or not, this is the most important election of your lifetime. This one. This one will stamp into history whether or not this is a functioning democracy or a fucking banana republic. It's as simple as that. You can walk forward, which is what progress is, which is what time does, which is what life does. Or you can stand your stupid ass in the middle of the road in dark clothing at night on a fucking highway waiting to get hit. And I'm telling you right now, I don't have optimism. I have anger. I'm angry as God to this. So take your monkey asses out and go vote. And when we win, I'm telling you right now, I'm putting this out in the ether. When we win, do not expect me to forgive some of you motherfuckers. Forgiveness is not on the table, kids. It isn't. You fuck this one up, or you vote and you lose, I am as unforgiving as goddamn Clint Eastwood. I'm telling you this.
Fuck Donald Trump and everybody with Cheeto dust around your mouth.
When we win, I will remember. I will make it my life's goal to make sure all of you raggedy sons of bitches that thought that son of a bitch was a good fucking candidate, I'm going to fucking make you remember. You're going to hate me more than you do right now. I promise you this. Because goddamn it, I ain't going back. I'm fighting for Gretchen. I'm fighting for Angry. I'm fighting for Nate, a.k.a. Gambit. I am fighting for my wife, my kids, my grandkids. I am fighting for my gay son, my gay daughter, my gay niece. I am fighting for my daughter. I am fighting for my community. I am fighting for my city. I am fighting for my state. And I'm fighting for my motherfucking nation. And when you bitches lose, just understand, the verbal pissing on your fucking forehead will continue until the day they put my black ass in the ground. And then I'm going to make recordings so that other people can play it so that you never fucking forget how close you fucking bastards put democracy to fucking peril. Bitch, I don't forget. I'm going to make motherfucking sure I am a problem for your ass. I've had to live with you fuckers for 4 years telling me shit. Come November 7th, I'll even say November 7th. By that time, when we know that motherfucker's lost a second time, bitch, it is crotch chops forever. Fuck you.
And we'll be on TV like all night, right? We'll be on the radio all night long, right?
That's what I was
Yep.
about to say.
We'll be starting
able
on
to do it
Tuesday.
again.
Starting on the help desk.
7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Help desk starts at 6. We start on coverage and then to go on then all the way till the night.
All the
We'll
way.
just go on.
If we have a winner, we'll be able to tell you. But we will be going from the help desk at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time all the way to 11 p.m. where Conversations with T. Nathan will be taking over. And if we still don't have a winner, we'll just continue till the next day until there is an actual fucking winner of this goddamn presidential election. So
We'll go all night if we have to.
please stay tuned to GCPR for all of your election day coverage. Myself, the crew at the Villains View, Jeff Kennedy, Brett, and Ben, some of your favorite hosts here on GCPR, they will be doing a live special event, Election Night in America, on Ghost Claw Productions Radio. My name is Thomas Bishop. I am known as the Villain. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you very much for listening. I want to thank these 3 crazy sons of biscuit eaters because they're family to me, and I would fight for them to the end of my life. Oh, and one more thing. Tomorrow makes 4 years of the Villains Guild. I'm working on a video. I don't know if I'll have it ready for then. But if I don't get a chance to say it, or I don't get a chance to make that video made, let me say publicly and honestly to these three people who are in the guild, to every member, I love you. I am proud of you. I am proud of the work you guys put in. I am proud to stand beside you. I am not the leader. I am a member, and God damn it, I wouldn't want to be any place else than with you. I love you. The Villains Guild endures whether my black ass is here or not. For the Villains View, my name is Thomas Bishop. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, I will see you all in the morning. And as we say, we will see you in 7 whole days, kids. The villains are out. God damn, I love you crazy fuckers. I don't know if I said that enough.